Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Outlaws of the Old West. I'm the Radio Man 03, and you can bet it is awesome to have you along. We are out riding the range on Bonita, looking for iron, and more iron. In my inventory right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5.5 stacks of iron. I would like to get a lot more than that, at least twice as much as that in my inventory. So I thought I'd head down to the desert. A few different reasons. One, I chopped down one of the apple trees near the house, and I got some apple seeds, planted a couple of apple trees, which are pretty cool to plant and grow. Then oh, there's a wild turkey right over there. Then I found out that the apples have got a little bit of a health factor to them, a little healing factor, to satisfy some hunger and regain some health. So that's pretty cool. So I'm also looking, there's other fruit trees. Here we go. Here's an apple tree right here. Whoa, Bonita. Whoa. I know, it's my fault. There's an apple tree right here. I'm wondering, because I know there's peach trees too, that there's peach seeds that you can grow. So I'm wondering if I can get peach seeds to grow. I've got more apple seeds at home, so I'm going to drop these guys. But there's 21 apples. So, I mean, it's a pretty nice little source of food. It doesn't give you a whole lot of food, but health-wise, healing factor, that's always nice to have. I find the aloe to be difficult to see. I know it's underneath the bushes that you chop the berries and stuff out of, but I just sometimes just don't even notice it because it just sits so close to the ground. It looks so much like the ground that I miss it. So the apples are kind of a nice little touch. I'm just wondering, are there other fruit trees on the map, or do I have to buy the seeds from the general store guy in order to grow the peach tree and some of the other trees? That's what I'm kind of curious about. So what I'm doing is I'm also looking for a donkey. If we come across a donkey, I'll grab a donkey, and I'm also looking for Ace. If I see Ace, I'm going to grab him too. We're a little further down than we've ever been. Oh, there's a gang right over there. There's a skull gang. I took out one gang sleeping while they were sleeping. They were sleeping just south of our property, and I killed them all. And then I got a bank robber, too, while I was out and about. There's 3 guys right there. I bet I could get those guys and get their money off of them. I'm trying to save up some cash so we can get that mine. That would be nice. Let's see what we can do. Oh, God, it's a wolf. Crazy wolf. Bonita? Why don't you tell me there was a wolf behind me when I stopped like that? Bonita, dang it. I got one of their pistols on my hotbar. I made a shotgun, but it's a pretty crappy shotgun, I gotta say. It's pretty junky. I don't think I can hit them from here. Let's go on over here and have ourselves a gunfight. I'll show you what I made. I made this guy, the knock gun. Not what I'd call very grand. I thought it was going to be able to pump action shotgun, so I made the wrong shotgun is what I did. Let's see if we get 2 of these guys together. Ooh. I'm going to take this guy first. Oh, ouch. Why they zig around a lot? Go this way. Reload. Not doing too well. I need to quit acting like cover for them. Let's eat an apple. Eat 2 apples. Oh, it does give you a little bit of health back. That's nice. I'm missing like a crazy man here. There we go. Lead her down. Oh, he zigs just as I shoot. That sucks. Let's try this number 5 again. This gun sucks so bad. The shotgun? Yeah, it won't even... It takes forever to reload. I definitely made the wrong gun. Oh, this guy got stuck in a rock. He got himself stuck in a rock. That was awful. Absolutely awful. 100%. I can admit that. It's okay. It's alright. I'm getting all back into the swing of things here. So, okay, gang down. But yeah, that shotgun, whoa, it takes forever to reload that thing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that back and we'll probably sell it once we can. 21 gold bars. That's pretty nice. We'll sell it when we can because I think it's is it the blacksmith or a gunsmith that we can wind up getting those guns, dropping them off and getting some cash for them. So once we get town going, we'll be able to do that. We've got a little bit of money now, though. Can't quite remember what we get for gold bars. Is it 50? It's not a whole lot. But every little bit helps getting us towards our mine. Thing is, once I get a mine, I don't think I'll be out exploring as much as I do right now, because I really like the exploration part of it. I'm dropping the stone. Bonita's got a full load of stone on her. What do we pick up off of those guys? Some handguns, 23 rounds. That's pretty nice. That'll work. And then I got the apples. So, yeah, the apples are nice to have on your hotbar just in case you get, of course, shot like I did. Then you're going to want that stuff. And I get shot a lot. They're not very merciful with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep riding. Again, I'm just going after the iron. We can't really build any of the nice structures without iron. We have to have iron bars. I have 119 right now at home, so I need a whole lot more. So what do we got now? We got 2, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of iron now. Yeah, I think what I'd like to do is probably get 10 stacks of iron put together, and then we'll head back to the house, get them melted down, and see what we come up with. But I imagine I'm probably going to get to the desert. I'm also looking for Ace. In case Ace shows up out here, I want to make sure I'm ready to grab him. So I'll be back when something happens. We had a little gunfight there at the beginning, an awful gunfight, but nevertheless, we prevailed, and we've got some more money in our pocket. A little more jingle in our jangle. Welcome back. Down here, just about in the desert. I figure I'll probably bump into a donkey down here. Do we still have Bonita on follow? I had to back out and come back in. We're doing pretty good material-wise. What's in her inventory? She's full of stone right now, which is great. And I've got all my stuff still on me, too. Thank God. I thought backing out, coming back in might screw things up. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 stacks of iron right now. And we need so much more than that. If you don't know, it's expensive. It is expensive to build in the game. You're definitely not going to be building things overnight unless you've got tons and tons of time to play. And I'm just out here enjoying being outside and roaming about in the desert now. So I figure we'll probably run into a donkey. If we do, I'm going to grab him. We'll ride the donkey back along with Bonita following us, and we'll have a donkey. So we could probably get the tier 1 mine if we've got enough stuff. We do need that gold exchange. I don't know that the gold exchange guy is a prefab NPC that we could just place anywhere. I think we might have to actually build that one little building. 110 degrees, huh? I knew it was going to be hot. It said it was going to be hot. Let's see, what's going on with the water up there? Yeah, 110 degrees. If I take off my shirt, what does that do? It drops the temperature. I'll be danged. Okay, all right. Well, we're shirtless, man. We're going to go shirtless in here, which would give me one heck of a sunburn. Not a pleasant thing at all. That's a deer over there. I thought I saw a donkey. Man, I'm ripped. It's from busting up all them iron nodes, you know. Come on, Bonita. Stay with me. Oh, man. Just enjoying being out here in the Wild West. We've almost got what we need. Is that an iron node right over here? I think it might be. I find it's pretty fun to roam around on foot, have your horse follow you, and then you can just go from node to node. I see a little bit more as I'm walking about looking for stuff to pick up. So it works out pretty good for me. I've almost gone through a pick. I have a second pick in my inventory. But I know down here in the desert there is a lot of ore. Lots of ores. And look at this. We just scooped up a bunch right there. And then I'm dropping the stone. I'd rather not do that, but I forgot to empty Bonita's inventory, and so she's full of stone. But we're going to head down this way, and I don't see any nodes in between us, so I'm going to ride a little bit here. Let's go. Yeah, 106 degrees, that's bearable. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to be in about 104 degrees in the real world, and I don't enjoy that very much. I'm not a hot temperature guy. Where I live, it doesn't really get... If it hits up to 90, it's a very rare thing. And that's what I really like about where we live. But where I work a couple days a week, it's in the high desert. Sort of like what you're seeing right here, high desert. But a little more plant life in it than this. So, in the saguaros, there are no saguaros where I'm at. They're much further south, much further south. I'm going to keep doing this. I think I've got the iron I need now to get us kind of started. Almost. It's almost a full stack. But I want them all full. I want full stacks. Oh, this is the waterfall and the river cutting through here. Okay, there's the waterfall in the desert. I see that right there. That's really beautiful. I love that. So we're in what's like the Colorado River here, and I don't know that we can get down over here. We may have to go up and around this in order to actually get down. Buffalo, what are you doing out here in the desert, you crazy buffalo? There's actually a buffalo herd at the north rim of the Grand Canyon. They're just up there. Apparently they're quite a pain, and they live in the north rim of the Grand Canyon because they're always trying to keep them out of the canyon. But what do you put up to stop a bison from going through? Well, not much, because they're pretty dang strong. So that's just how it goes. They just do what they want to do. Oh, that's not iron. I thought that was iron for a second, but that is not iron. Okay, so we're getting down here. That's good. How often do you guys come down to the desert? We did this once or twice in the last season, and both times, especially the second time, I really realized just how much ore is down here. This is the place that's just filled with ore. We're holding steady at about 106 degrees, which is great. You know what I should do while I'm here is fill up my water, fill up Bonita's water. Let's do that while we're right here. Let's get a bucket in our hand. We'll put it where the bow is, number 5. Okay, let's look at Bonita and give water. There we go. Nice. You got it? She's got it. All right, she's full of water. That's fantastic. Let's do this. Bucket. Fill up the canteen. Our water's full as well. We're good to go. All right, beautiful. And let's go back to number 3. And we'll put 3 away. There we go. Nice. It shouldn't take us too long to get down from here, I don't think. I've not actually come this direction yet. We've come on that side of the river. We've come up this way. I passed our old homestead that we did the very first time we played the game. I passed that location. I thought, oh, I know exactly where I'm at. But, yeah, this is a little bit rougher on this side. I also found a piece of river where I could not swim across and get out to the other side. Okay, we're at 114 degrees. I'm seeing some redness around the edge of the screen here. We'll see what happens if we start taking any damage or anything like that. We'll be sure to get the heck out of here. It's 5:35 in the evening, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, there's a burro right over there. There's a donkey right there. Ooh, I bet that feels good. But he was like, oh, thank you. Do I have those 10 stacks of iron? I don't, but I bet I could get them on the way home. I love the donkeys. I think they're really cute. Number 6. First person. Yes, little Jimmy. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's a hit. I don't know that we count. Oh, the ground's real bumpy here. It's real hot, too. Got yourself a donkey. All right, settle down, little Jimmy. Settle down. Making a ruckus out here. Little Jimmy. I just love that name for a donkey, so that's the little Jimmy. Little Jimmy it is. All right, you guys. I think the best thing to do... Have they improved how these guys move? It's still pretty clunky. Yeah, it's still pretty clunky. But it's better than what it was. So this is going to take me a very long time to get both of them back. Very, very long time. And while I do it, I'm going to be grabbing more iron. As a matter of fact, I'll probably grab iron all the way back, and maybe I'll get lucky and have, 20 stacks of iron in my inventory, and then we'll be able to build quite a bit with that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 10 iron ore per wall. It's either 5 or 10 ingots, not ore, ingots. So it's not a cheap endeavor at all. The barn requires the same thing, so we're just going to have to do the best we can, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, so I'm going to head back to the house now. We didn't have to go too far into the desert to get little Jimmy, but it's going to be the best thing to do is just to do it this way. And I never know how to spin my guy around so I can see what's going on. Hold down control, that's what it is. If you hold down control, you can look around. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll be back. It is an incredibly long journey. I've been at it now for almost 2 hours of gameplay down to the desert, coming back. We're quite a ways home now. We've opened up all of this in the map, so we were down here about a little more than halfway back home. It is wise to stop every now and again and just make sure whoever's following you is still following you. Every now and again they might get hung up on some of the terrain or something in the terrain. Like she got hung up on a stick and I didn't notice it, and I was a little ways away and just happened to turn around. There she was a little ways back. So you do need to be careful with that, just to keep an eye on them. But I have been grabbing iron all the way back, if it's handy. I'm getting a little tired of being on the back of the donkey. It is a rough ride. He's not a smooth ride, for sure. Little Jimmy, it's not his fault. He's just got short legs. But we've had wolf attacks, and that's about it. That's all that's really happened. So I'm still dropping the stone. I did find some aloe vera, which I was kind of surprised. But there we go for the iron right now. You can see I'm doing pretty good on the iron front. We're going to smelt all of that down when we get home. Because it's going to be a little bit still. And I've just been letting little Jimmy walk. I just hit O, and you can see the auto run is on the right hand side. So he's just kind of making his way towards that blue arrow and doing his thing. Here comes something up here. There's an animal up here. It's a deer. I believe this deer is an antelope. It is stuck in the rock. Now if I get close to it, it will, there it goes. It ran away. But I've been finding some horses like that too, where they're just they walked into the wall of the rock and they're just kind of standing there. No luck in finding Ace. All I am finding is either the gray and powdery colored horses or the brown and white powdery horses. So the two different colors, those are the only colors I've spotted so far. I haven't even found anything like Bonita again yet, with the dark chocolate color and the white. So not sure. Maybe that particular horse is no longer available. I don't know, but I sure would like to find one, and I'll keep my eyes open for it. And I think one day I might just go out and look all the time for it. That's a lot of gang members up there. That's a whole lot of gang members up there. I don't want anything to do with those guys, not while I'm trying to get my horses home. Let's head right over this way. We'll go by the horse. I mean, there's some beautiful designs on them, like this one right here. That's really nice, but I'm really looking for just a plain old brown horse. How we doing? Okay, we got to watch out for that black bear too. And we got to watch out for the buffalo. So we're going to have little Jimmy here do a little trot. Get us over this way a little bit farther. Those bandits move pretty fast across the terrain, the landscape. Let's see how we're doing here with everybody following us. Okay, Bonita stayed with us. The gang members. Looks to me like I gave them the slip. I gave the old slip. Ha! Beautiful. All right, I'll be back. We're almost home. And I'm having to watch out for these occasional... that's a coyote right there. So just occasional animals like that, and, you just never know what's going to pop up around a corner here over a hill. He shoots weird when he's sitting on the donkey. It's very strange. But anyways, I'll be back. We are almost back home. Just about there. Just a short little jaunt left to go. There's our box canyon ahead. We're just a little north of that, and then we'll be home. I got a lot of iron. Lots of iron to cook down, which is fantastic. So it was a well worth trip, and we got little Jimmy, so I'm glad to have him back in the mix as well. It's always nice to have a little donkey. But yeah, it's been quite a journey. So what I have to do is I've got to go home. We're going to throw this stuff into the forges and get it smelted down. And then while it's doing that, I'm going to run out and chop down a bunch of trees. And there's a bunch of wolves. Ooh, what's this horse over here? Let's make one of them spy glasses. It's brown and white or gray and white. Yeah, I can see that it's gray and white. I should probably make one of those spy glasses so I could actually look that distance. Let's go over this way a little bit further so we don't get accosted by the wolves. I don't feel like hunting wolves right now. I'm very focused on just getting resources so we can get the ranch house going, because it is so much stuff that you've got to get. So it is now coming up on 3:30 in the afternoon for me. So yeah, it's been a little more than 2 hours that I've been at it, gathering the iron. And then after the iron, again, I'm going to go out and get a bunch of wood while it's cooking down, and I'll turn all that into planks. And then we should be able to get, hopefully, a rough layout of the first floor of the ranch house kind of going, and we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so I'll be back in another minute. Welcome back. Stuff's cooking up. Planks are being made. I got a bunch. I've put some cotton in the ground over here. Just checking my surroundings here. There's usually, you never know if it's. Oh, there's the black bear. He's way over there. Okay. The cotton looks really cool when it grows up. I love that. And then there's an apple tree. Look at the apple tree. Now, I'm curious about the apple tree. If I harvest it, do I take the whole tree out? No, I don't. Oh, that is really awesome. So what I did was I planted one in front of the house over here. Now, it's in a crop plot, and these guys seem to run low on water a little bit faster, but it sure is neat to have it right here by the house, which, of course, we could take and move it if we need be. But I thought, you know what, it'd be kind of cool if we could have a couple of trees in front of our house, and I'm really happy to see that the tree doesn't disappear. It just has to wait to regrow the apples on it. So that is pretty awesome. And I think there's other fruit trees as well, so you could do a little bit of an orchard. But again, I think to do an orchard, it'd probably be better to take one of these crop plots right here instead of this guy right here and put a couple in front of the house and put the apple trees in them, because then you don't have to water it quite so often. Because these guys here, I watered them before I left. They could use a little water right now, but they seem to hold the water longer because, I guess, maybe because they're bigger. I don't know, but they do seem to hold the water a little bit better. I also put fertilizer in this tree over here, and it didn't seem to make it grow any faster than anything else. It didn't seem to make it grow fast at all. Where's open menu? I had fertilizer in here, and it just, it didn't say anything like it was going to grow fast or anything else. It seemed to grow just as fast as this tree over here. Problem with this tree over here is that it is growing into the building, so we got to get rid of that. Open menu, remove plant. There we go, like that. So we could do that, and then I can do that over here at the house too. We can get a little orchard going, which would be pretty dang sweet. And I'm just enjoying being in, as I've said numerous times, just the Wild West. I don't have to be out hunting bandits or shooting up a bunch of stuff. As long as I'm building houses and buildings and structures and stuff, I can have a pretty good time for quite a while in here. The barn, I'm even reconsidering kind of the size of the barn. Do I really need a barn that big? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we've got a lot of stuff coming in. I didn't make any extra saw benches or anything like this. I got 316 more of these coming in. And iron, it's 5 iron ingots per, well, let's see, number 4. I know it's dark. It's 5 per wall for the plank structures, which is really great to see. It's only 5. I thought it was 10 for some reason. But I've got 278 coming in. I've got 201 right now. So we should be able to get a good chunk of the house put up today and take a look at it and see how it's going to be. But I'm going to hang out in the house and just kind of wait for time to go by, and then I'll come back. And we are back. It's still not finished cooking or cutting, but we've got plenty of material to work with and get started with. I bumped the doorway one closer, so the porch is going to be a little bit smaller. We can always change this up if we want to. But what I want to do here is we're going to go with, plain wall. They're both the same on each side? No, they're not. Those nail marks are different. If you look at that, they're kind of equally spaced. Here, they're not quite equally spaced. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I'd never noticed that before. But we're going to put one of these here and one of these over here. Like so. Now here, I'm going to want windows. Like so. And like so. Now, before we go too far, let's go ahead and do... no, I think it's going to be... We're going to use the other wood roof. I don't like the plank wood roof. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. We're going to go like that right there, and we're going to switch to number 6. And I want to do log slope ceiling. Oh, that's going to be a half. We'll see if we're going to get away with this. Log slope half roof. Like that. And, oh, wow. Okay. No, that does not work that way. Okay, so... Oh, I see. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Overthinking this. Overthinking it. We need this guy right here. Like so. Oh, but he's not going to line up with that over there in the front very well. Is that right? Is there a gap in there? Why would there be a gap in there? I guess because it's not the right roof for that kind of a peak? Well, I don't like the way that looks. Not at all. So let's try number 4. I just don't like the plank roof as much. We'll give one a try and see. Maybe I'll like it. Yeah, that fits pretty snug in there, doesn't it? It sure does. Let's take a look and see. It's kind of hoping you can mix and match these materials together. See, I like the way that it fits nice and snug, but I don't particularly care for that roof style. Oh, the plank slats on there. But what are you gonna do? That's what it is. So if we can change the roof out after that, we'll see what we can do. We're just gonna keep working with this right here. Let's do another window here, and we'll do a secondary one right here, and then I want plain walls. I was gonna do a wraparound porch. Is that gonna give me enough room in here? We might have to bump this out one more all the way around here because I just don't feel like it's going to give me enough room in here. What's that give me? That's 3 blocks right there. Get over there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Let's get into first person here. We're going to have a second floor on here. The stairs can go along one of these walls right here that we're putting in right now. I'm just trying to think this through before I start throwing things down and, you know, making a mess of stuff. A wraparound porch would be nice, but we got extra space. I've got 1 extra space over here. Is that right? Did I get the door in the middle? I got the door in the middle, but I got 1, 2, 3 spaces over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So what we should probably do is let's get this evened up. Let's go ahead and do this and this. And let's get this fixed up so we've got the same amount of space on either side of here. It would be simple. Okay, very good. Okay, so now let's go back to walls. Do a wall here, and then if we do a wall, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, okay? Let's go ahead and do that way. Yeah, 1 here, and then 1 here, like so. Now our stairs, we're gonna go too high with the roof here. Our stairs are gonna go. I'm thinking we can come up this way and then make it turn. Let's go back to the walls. We're definitely going to need a second one here. And another one over here. Okay, so the stairs are going to start either on this side right there or on that side. So I think we're good there. And I've got, what, 1, 2 more spaces here. So we're going to go with a window. Let's see how these other windows look. And they've got the 2 nails in the center. See that wall backwards then. We have to do this one here. You see the 2 nails underneath the windowsill? They both have the jutted out windowsill, but this one's got the nails on both sides. And this one's got 2 in the middle. So we want to watch out for that. We want to make sure we're going to get these guys all looking the same inside. I'd never noticed that before the last time I built with this stuff. And then we're going to go back to solid walls. There we go. I think this also will help keep things lined up properly with the slats in the corners and stuff like that. And I've got these on the 2. Okay, so this is the 2 nails on the left. Okay, we do that right there, and we flip that around, 2 on the left right there. These corner pieces here, I'm trying to make sure that they line up right. I'm not sure if they would look different if they're in the wrong way, but if I don't have to make any of those mistakes, I don't want to. We are going to need a back door out of here. So if we come in the house, which way? Where's the kitchen going to be? We come in the front door. We got ourselves just a little bit of a mud room right here. Maybe we put a little something here that we could put boots on or boots under. We come in the house. I would say the kitchen would probably be back in here. Kitchen's back here. So let's go back to here. And we're going to need a window in our kitchen. And then a solid wall. We only need a little bit for the kitchen. So let's do solid wall here. A door well here. These look the same on both sides, pretty much. Let's take a look and see what's the inside of this house door look like. Okay, so it's got the like the cut off spike on the inside. So that's like this is like the cut off edge of the spike, and this is the flat end of the spike. So let's cut that off right there. And the kitchen does not have to be very big. I think this is probably almost enough room for our kitchen right here. So let's do another. What was I missing? Planks and iron bars. Planks. Okay, I'm missing some plankage. Let's get some planks. What do we got going on here? Nothing fancy, I know, but it's going to be a nice little ranch house up there, I think. And we do the wraparound porch on it. I think it's going to look really good. We'll add some lights, some decorative stuff on the outside of it. It should be pretty cool. We don't need to go in here. Let's just raid the old plank maker here. Saw bench. All right, take all. There we go. And what do we got for iron bars going on in here? 153 left to go. All right, beautiful. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. If we get some apple trees out front here, it should decorate it up pretty good. It should look really nice, I think. All right, so we're gonna finish off the kitchen here. This is gonna give us a little room in here for a workstation in the front room. And again, we want these guys to be on the inside of the room. So we're gonna do that right there, and that right there. That's our kitchen right here. That's the kitchen. The back door. The back door could be in the kitchen. Could put it right there in that corner. What kind of drop off do we have here in the corner? Not a very big one at all. Or we could put the back door right across from the front door. Let's put the back door right across from the front door. And again, we want those cut-off spikes on the inside. I see that. There we go. And we'll do a solid wall here. Again, we want the double nails inside, and then we want a window here. 2 nails underneath. Yeah, 2 nails underneath the sash. Okay, there we go, just like that. And then we want our staircase. If we go like this, that staircase is going to take up the whole place. I feel like maybe this would be better. Right like that right there. Because I can come out here with it, we can go up, have a landing, and then the stairs continue on up after the landing. We could do something like that too. But I'm guessing that what I should do, for sake of having space down here, is to do that. Oh man. Is to do that right there. And then we need a solid wall up here for it to stick to. And then a second staircase. I think I need to do a little bit of a ceiling thing here. Blank half slope ceiling. No, what is this? Plank ceiling. And our slats should go... Yes. Length of the room this way instead of the other way. So if I do that right there, I should be able to put my second staircase. Is there a floor? Am I not... Plank ceiling. Plank roof. I mean, we could go with just the one set of stairs. That's pretty nice. Give us plenty of room to get up here. This is our first floor. I'm just wondering, does that feel like it's too tight to my head? I don't think so. I think that's okay. The thing is, you got to keep things, you know, warm in the house, right? You don't want it, yeah, it's got to be warm in here. So if we've got too high ceilings, I think it's going to cause some problems in the long run with heating the place. What do we need for the fireplace? Because we should probably get the fireplace figured out. I can make that? Yeah. Let's do that. And we'll get this set up. I think the fireplace is going to go... well, the roof is going to go which way? It should really go this way. So this might be a problem. Unless there's a way I can get this to kind of swoop into it, which I think we can. I think we can do that. Inventory. Let's go ahead and put the fireplace down. Again, we don't have to have it in our hand. We just have to place it. So maybe... fireplace right here. Right in the middle of that wall. It's touching. There we go, just like that. How'd we do? Did it come out the wall? It did not. Kind of wish it sat half in and half out, kind of like a fireplace actually would. So if we do that right there, and we continue on with the fact that we're going to have sort of a lower ceiling here. Is there anything I need to watch out for up here? Let's see. We should probably be up here when we're putting these down. Make sure these guys are lining up. It's really difficult to tell if that's lining up. They've got kind of a conkywampus edge on them so that they don't kind of line up too perfectly, right? Like that right there. Right there. What the heck? Get back here. Where are you going? It still has some really weird... Oh. I'm missing planks, I bet. I'm missing planks again. Holy cow. So it's the planks we're really going to go through in here, that's for sure. Let's go grab some more. We'll see what we got made up, and then this gives you guys a chance to take a look at it. I've got a chance before I get too far in it to, you know, make sure we're going where the direction we want to go. Take all. Ooh, boy, 70 left. That's it, huh? All right. So I grabbed more wood so we can do more of these if we need to, which of course we do because we're running out. It's the planks that it's using the most of. And craft all. There's another 271 coming in. That's not a whole lot. Oh, how's the iron doing? Are we looking good here? Oh, by the way, I made a different shotgun. That other one, I really don't like it at all. I made the bootleg, short, solid shotgun. So I made the bootleg in hopes that that's going to be a better shotgun for us. Because, yeah, that other one, I'll just say it, it sucks. It takes forever to load that stupid thing. Did I have some shotgun ammo on me? You know what? I bet it's right out here. I bet I set it right out here. I did. There it is right there. Alright. So if I go number 3. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I'm hoping that that's going to be a better shotgun for me. I've only used the double barrel. That's the only one I've used so far. So that should be probably a better shotgun for us. Alright, so we've got this going in here. We're doing pretty good. We should probably get some doors. So while we're in here, we don't have anything sneaking up on us. Now, what I'm curious about is which way does that door open? Oh, dang it. It opens in. Okay, good. Hinges on the inside. That makes sense. Just checking to make sure, though. There we go. All right, beautiful. We've got doors. Glass windows, those are expensive because we got to make the glass molds. So let's go back to what we were doing with the flooring. I want a reasonable house, you know. I don't want to go nuts with it. Last time I went really crazy with it, and it turned out to be just it was a nice looking house, but it was just too big. I'm really trying hard to get these planks to line up. Like so. I probably could have used the other flooring, and it would have saved me some resources. But that's going to be pretty good, I think, right there. We've got room over here for some stuff. We got room right there in that corner for some stuff. We got a workstation area right here. Eventually what I want to have is the sewing everything in here in one of these little areas right here. All the sewing stuff and some storage. Say the sewing thing is right over this area. And then some workstations over here. The saddle bench and stuff like that, that's going to go out in the barn. What we're going to do in the barn, let's go talk about that since I'm kind of running out of material here. The wood, that is. The barn, we are going to have a side room. It's not going to be as big as this is right here, though. But we will have like a tack room where we have our saddle bench in. And we'll have a tack room where we could take the saddles off the horses and put them in here and keep them in this area. But there we go. Ranch house is coming up. That's nice. I like that. With an apple tree out front, that looks really good. I like that. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's all I've got time for. I don't know if the episode was long, short, regular, what. Get up. Flinty's Westwood. What's he doing? I don't know how to get... I don't know what to do to get him to stop spinning around. There we go. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time. Why won't you look at the camera, Flint? What is wrong with you? Why are you so rude? I'm going to look at the stars.